Welcome to the Indiana 4-H Clover Call podcast, where our goal is to share information about the people and programs that make the Indiana 4-H Youth Development Program such an important part of our communities. We welcome youth and adult 4-H volunteers, 4-H youth and their families, extension professionals, and any others who are interested in providing positive opportunities for youth. We thank you for joining us for this episode, which begins now.
Welcome to this edition of Clover Call, the Academy is Amazing episode, where we will highlight just one of many opportunities for youth, 4-H Academy. We will focus on this opportunity, which includes a few days in June for high school aged youth. We will be hearing from an Indiana Extension Specialist with the Indiana 4-H program, 2 high school age members who have previously attended Academy, and some educators. So my name is Dena Held. I'm coming onto this call from the beautiful Martin County 4-H Fairgrounds and Events Center. I'm the County Extension Director and Purdue Extension Educator with the 4-H Youth Development Program. I know the impact of 4-H and Extension, and I'm thrilled to be one of your hosts today. I've been on the West Lafayette campus many times, too many to count, with one time being with 4-H Academy as of late in 2022, where I served as a chaperone. It was a great experience to see the participants share, laugh, learn, and grow. Listeners, thank you for your interest in learning more about 4-H Academy and Indiana 4-H and listening to this podcast. Let's welcome our guest. Coming to us from the West Lafayette Purdue University campus is Angie Frost. Angie is a registered dietitian and a healthy living specialist for Indiana 4-H. She has been in her current role since 2015. Angie enjoys providing people with the resources necessary to lead a balanced, healthy life via nutrition, physical activity, and mindfulness. One of Angie's other responsibilities is overseeing 4-H Academy, which she has done for 4 years. Her favorite part of Academy is hearing the stories from youth as they return from workshops. Welcome, Angie.
Thank you. I'm really excited to share about 4-H Academy this year.
Fantastic. And now we will hear from the other 2 educators, Heather and Carly.
Hey everybody, I'm Heather Caldwell. I'm a 4-H and Ag and Natural Resources and County Extension Director in Fayette County. Carly?
I am Carly Holland, the 4-H educator in Rush County. Excited to be here.
Great. And we also want to introduce our listeners to our 2 kids who have attended 4-H Academy. We'll hear a lot of stories from them in a few minutes, but we've got Jorga Ellis from Rush County. She is a sophomore in high school, and we've got Clay Smith from Randolph County, and he is a junior. So we'll hear, hopefully, get some good stories from them in just a few minutes, Dena.
Fantastic. Okay, well, let's start with Angie. Angie, tell us a little bit about your favorite part of Academy.
Well, like I said, or you said in the introduction, I really enjoy being at the residence hall as youth are coming back from their workshops, especially after the really long day on Thursday of Academy, and just hearing them talk to each other and talk about what they learned that day and what they're excited about. And I have some additional fun stories that I can share later if we have time.
Okay, great. Well, we are very excited to have our 2 4-H members with us today, able to explain about Academy, some experiences. So I'm wondering, Jorga, what would you want to tell us about the track that you did through Academy?
I did natural resources and it was pretty fun. We got to learn about trapping and electric fishing and different creatures that live in the river up there, and we did a hike as well.
Fun. How about you, Clay?
So my track was the engineering one, and I thought that was really fun. We got to go through the whole school of engineering, all 3 of them, go through the civil. We got to see different style of courses they had for each one, and I thought it was really cool. We got to explore where they get to create stuff in labs, like the students themselves design their own projects, which is what I thought was really cool and really interesting to be.
Okay. Do you have a funny story, Clay, from Academy?
So at the end of the academy, the little scavenger hunt thing that we had to do, and like our group was kind of like lagging behind, and me and one of the other members, we decided that we were just going to run it all. They were being no fun, so we wanted to run, and we just basically ran around the whole campus. And I want to say we were pretty far ahead of them. I want to say we got to about Mackey Arena before we got 3 phone calls from Julie wondering where we were. That's my funny story.
Good times, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
How about you, Georgia?
My favorite memory has to be like the same, like the goose chase. We were walking somewhere and we saw 2 people just fencing in a parking lot. And so we decided to take a picture of it and send it on the goose chase.
I think that scavenger hunt was really fun for these kids. It was the last day, I believe, of the event. And, as Clay mentioned, they got to be in the different buildings to see like where their particular career track was. But that scavenger hunt gave them the opportunity to really explore the entire university and get to see sort of a whole picture of what does Purdue look like. So they weren't just they did focus on a small area with their career track, but they had this great and pretty fun, as the kids mentioned, opportunity to really explore the whole campus and get a taste of what the whole place looked like.
So either one of you, Georgia or Clay, did you make new friends?
Yeah, I did. I was the only kid from my county, so I really didn't know anybody, but I made friends with a few of the girls that were in my career track. Yeah, and I still keep in contact with all 3 of them.
Georgia's phone screensaver is a picture of her group from this event. So if that tells you anything, then I think she made friends.
Yeah, I'd say I made a lot of friends. Same thing. I was the only kid from my county, and I think we ended up making a group chat just to talk, because like at night and stuff, they'd make us go to bed, but we'd just stay up and just talk in the group chat. But I think it had about, 11 or 12, different people in it, all from different counties. Like I had one kid that was all the way down in Marion.
What would you say to somebody your age that has heard about Academy, but they don't really know what it's about? Would you recommend that they sign up and go?
I'd definitely recommend it. I mean, like I had a lot of fun, and I'd never done it before. It was just kind of a thing. I saw it. It's kind of like an early college visit almost. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I have to be about the same. Like I highly recommend it. It was really enjoyable.
Georgia, were you a little nervous at the beginning?
Yeah, I did. I was.
Do you think that's normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. How about you, Clay?
I wasn't really nervous. I was just more excited to go.
Okay. All right, Angie, what can you tell us about Academy, some of the details, and what we need to know about logistics?
Well, we definitely have a track for just about everyone's interests. There are at least 3 different animal science workshops that we offer. There's civic engagement, exploring health careers, and intro to emergency medical services. And then we also have natural resources and plant sciences, and along with the science tracks that Clay was talking about. And we do have a new track this year that is called, I want to read my notes so that I don't mess it up. It's called Investigating Forensic Science, Wildlife Entomology and Food Fraud. So that one could be a really interesting one if you're interested in that forensic sciences with the study of bugs and being out in nature and that kind of thing. That actually comes with a tuition reimbursement as well for that one, because there is a grant that supports youth to come to that. So if anyone listening is interested in that one, sign up early because we do have a limited number of spots for that. And as everyone was talking about, we do have the scavenger hunt, which last year was our first year to do that. And it sounds like everyone really enjoyed it, which makes me super happy. because we are going to do it again this year. We'll make a few tweaks just in case people return again from last year. But we wanted it to give people a chance to get to know people in their workshops a little bit in a fun environment before they get started the next day, which is a really long day. And also to be able to explore campus, because before we did this, oftentimes kids didn't get a chance to really see the entire campus. So that's been a really fun addition, I think. And then just getting to meet new friends, both of our guests, kids that are on here today have met new friends, and those friends might become lifelong friends. And that's one of the things that I enjoy most about coordinating Academy, is hearing that from youth who I see in years to come to say, I either changed my career path because of a workshop that I attended. I was standing on the Coliseum floor at a dairy beef show at the state fair, and I heard my name and I looked up, and one of the former participants from Health Careers was waving at me to tell me that he had just graduated from nursing school, which he had decided on that career path because of that workshop, and got his dream job in pediatrics at one of the local Indianapolis hospitals. So those things happen all the time. And that's one of the things that makes working with Academy such a fun thing for me.
What are the dates and deadlines, Angie, for this year?
So this year, the dates are June 7 through 9. So that's a Wednesday through Friday, just like it normally is. And the registration is going to open via 4-H Online on March 15th. So pretty soon, it's coming up. So what you'll want to do is, if you are a youth who wants to attend, contact your county educator or someone in their office to help you get that process started. So they will help you with the paperwork, help you get you registered. And the price from March 15th to May 15th is $200. And that will include your stay in the residence hall, a couple meals, and as well as anything that the workshop is going to provide to you. We do have some late registration fees this year. So again, register early so that you get a spot in the workshop that you'd like to be in. May 16th to the 23rd, the price goes up to $225. And then from May 24th to May 31, it goes up to $250. So again, register early to get the course that you want, and also to get those early bird fees of $200 before May 15th.
Great suggestions. And it might be possible that some counties have funds to help support youth to go. That varies from county to county throughout our 92 Indiana counties, but it's highly possible. You should, anyone who's interested, speak to that county educator about the funds and see if there's opportunity there. And we just heard from Angie about the special track that has a grant associated, but sign up early. Sign up early.
Yes, and definitely do contact your local extension educator, not only to have them help you to get registered for the workshop that you're interested in, but also to find out whether there is some supplemental money that could be provided towards your trip, and as well as whether they're going to be bringing a bus or a group of people down so that you won't maybe have to register or organize your own transportation.
So where I'm from, in Area 3, southern part of the state, we do provide bus transportation, but we have to sign up early in order to get that coordinated. So my people who are down in this way listening, sign up soon. Sign up soon. It hasn't quite opened, but you can let your educator know so you can be on cue to get signed up and ready to go on the early side. So, Georgia, tell me about the food there on that Big Ten University campus. How was the food?
I enjoyed the food. It was really good.
What did you eat and where?
I ate at Mad Mushroom. That was good. I also ate in the dining hall for the 2 meals that we ate.
Okay. How about you, Clay? How was the food for you?
So it was good too. Our group went by Mad Mushroom also. And we also went to Raising Cane's on Chauncey, which that was really good too. That was my first time having it. They've also got the I forgot what the place is called, but it's the building right before Mad Mushroom. There's like a little basement area that you can go down there, and the food's really expensive, but it's really good. Like they had like I think it was a bowl of like Cajun style pasta, which had like shrimp, crawfish all in the shrimp bowl, and it was like $25, but it was really good.
Sounds memorable and yummy. Okay, Carly, anything you would want to add about 4-H Academy?
I would just want to add that Georgia is maybe one of my more sometimes introverted 4-Hers, and in my county, I don't always get a lot of kids that get to go to Academy because it's really close to my fair and sometimes runs into it. But she has been talking about this experience ever since she got back, and she has been hounding me to let her speak in front of the junior leaders about this experience because she had so much fun. So that tells me that it's definitely something to put on the radar for kids, that it's fun, it's memorable, and highly recommend. So
That's a great sharing. Thanks for sharing that, Carly. And thank you, Georgia, for just embracing that and going out of your comfort zone at first. And look at you. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
How about you, Clay? Do you have anything concluding that you would want to add?
Honestly, I think like if I were to go back, I'd try the aviation one. So I'd recommend aviation engineering if you're thinking about going.
Okay, thanks for that. Heather, any closing comments?
Well, to Clay's point, I think that's one of the beauties of 4-H Academy is that students can go multiple years throughout their high school career and try different tracks. And I was talking to a student that went last year, and he had done the aerospace track before, and he didn't necessarily enjoy it, but that is also a learning experience. And that gave him an opportunity within 3 days to sort of shift his career change. He came back then the next year, tried a different track, and really enjoyed it. So to me, this is the perfect opportunity to find, yes, this is right, or no, this isn't. This is, if you will, not a super expensive way. You're not already in college and making a change of your major. You're able to think through that and make some decisions before you even become a college student. And I love that part of 4-H Academy. I think that's the perfect beauty of it.
It's wonderful exploration, isn't it? Okay, Angie, what would you like to conclude with?
I just want to reiterate some things that Heather said. We do want kids to come back from year to year, but we do want them to try a different track. So if somebody really enjoyed maybe computer science one year and they want to come back in computer science, we really try to steer them towards a different workshop experience, just to get that worldview, I guess, just to see, what else is out there, and to help solidify whether the first thing they thought of as a career path was what they really want to do. Because I did have a student who experienced speech language pathology in one of the years that they did the health careers track, and didn't even know that that existed as a career path, and then became a speech language pathologist after that. So these workshops really do change people's lives and change their career path sometime. And sometimes they really just solidify it. So register early for the workshops that you want to attend. Please come join us. We have a lot of fun. The last night we have a dance, movie, or game night. So you have your choice of which you want to participate in. And everyone just has the best time together after a really long day of workshops. So I hope to see lots of you at 4-H Academy this year.
I'm excited for it. Okay, well, with Indiana 4-H Clover Call, we're striving to share information about the people and the programs that make the Indiana 4-H Youth Development Program such an important part of our communities. Today, we highlighted the Summer Youth Development Program, 4-H Academy. Thank you to our esteemed guests, Angie, Georgia, and Clay. We welcome all youth and adult 4-H volunteers, 4-H youth and their families, extension professionals, and others who are interested in connecting on one or more of the many positive opportunities through 4-H for youth to connect, grow, and thrive. to make the best better. Until next time, this is Indiana 4-H Clover Call. Remember, 4-H Academy is amazing.
Interested in learning more about Indiana 4-H? We invite you to visit our website, extension.purdue.edu/4H, or contact your local Purdue Extension office and ask for the 4-H Youth Development Extension Educator. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast so you won't miss an episode. We look forward to joining you again on the next Indiana 4-H Clover Call.